guys, welcome back. This is Ginny from Polly's Paper Studio. You are watching day 6 of our 12 Days of Christmas in July series. If you're just joining us, I will leave links in the description for the first 5 days. And so today's theme is going to be Shabby Chic, and we're creating this beautiful holiday decor wall hanging with the gorgeous Stamperia collection and some Prima flowers and some handmade by me and lots of additional beautiful embellishments. So stick with me and we'll make this together. I've got my Stamperia pink Christmas patterned paper here. So this is just a lovely collection of shabby chic pink and beautiful blues with some lovely nature inspired images. And I'm going to create my base using this die. This is the coved stitched rectangle from Cherryland Designs. I have cut this from 110-pound cardstock. I cut 2 of them and adhered them together. So now we have a double layer thickness, and that will be extra sturdy. And I also want to finish the back, so I just went ahead and used that die to cut this patterned paper from my stash. And it's going to match nicely because it is soft pink with little snowflakes. And because I cut that with a die, everything will just line up perfectly. And I can begin to fix the front. Here is the pattern paper I picked, which is lovely on both sides. So I cut just one more of that coved rectangle and flipped it so that I could use both of the patterns. So I want to put this, I like that stitched detail around the outside. I think that's just really very lovely. And so here is the extra pattern on the back. And that is a large floral. I think those pink roses are especially nice for shabby chic Christmas. So I've got a piece of beautiful lace here. This is vintage lace, and I'm going to adhere it with my hot glue and then come back and cut the excess from the side. Just come in here with my good sharp scissors and clip the excess that would hang off from both sides. I'm holding it with my hand close so that I can get it measured correctly. We need to add a hanger for the top now so that it can be displayed, and I'm just using this pretty gray plaid ribbon, and I'm going to adhere it to the center of the top cove so that I know it will be level and even. Now I'm going to top those raw edges with these bows that I've tied. They're topped with loopy twine bows as a second layer, and then jingle bells, so they're a cluster of 3 tied together and added to the top. Next, I've got this beautiful doily cut from a Cherryland Designs Tea Party doily, and I'm just going to add it. I know it's not going to be level, but once I add in all of the additional layers, it will look beautiful. So there is the base for my embellishing. Here's the tag that I chose to work with the collection, and that's a lovely little church scene with snow. And I know it's a tag shape. I didn't cut it out because I'm going to add a frame over it, so it won't matter that the edges aren't trimmed. And I like it to be a little bit right of center so that my flower arrangements will fit nicely. Here's my frame. This is one of the baseboard frames from the Ideology collection, and I'm just going to carefully view what's in that window so that I can get to that full image and press that in place. I know I will be covering that with flowers, so that's how I can use a bit larger frame than what would actually fit. Here's my first floral arrangement. There is a variety of flowers here. Some are handmade by me. This one on the top is one of the Prima flowers, and it's just a sweet little two-tone, very shabby chic inspired flower. I mixed that with a poinsettia that I created. Here are some flocked tiny pine cones, Instead of using green foliage, I went with gray, so it's more in keeping with the Shabby Chic theme. And then there's another loopy twine bow here and some additional foliage die cuts in just plain white. And then last but not least, I tucked in a small silver die cut star. I think silver works so well with Shabby Chic. I'm just adding that right to the top of that frame. Now this flower arrangement is quite a bit larger. I've pulled in another Prima flower. This one is part of a citrus collection. So it has this beautiful soft pink with a pearl center, more of the pine cones, and just more of the same elements I used on the first arrangement, but a little bit larger. And this is going to anchor this corner and disguise the image not filling in the full frame. I've got another of those die cut silvery stars, and I'm going to add it to this lower portion of the frame and then top it with the sentiment, which was a portion of one of the cut apart tags from the collection. I've got some double-sided adhesive on the portion that will be on top of the frame, and then I put a small foam spacer so that it will help support the edge that hangs off. And to finish this, I'm just going to add some clear glitter glue to the tips of the poinsettias, and then maybe to the snow on the church in the image as well. So that will be all for our day 6 project of our 12 days of Christmas in July. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you come back tomorrow because we have even more holiday inspiration in store for all of you. You can check the description for links to these products as well as our social media sites. You can find us on Instagram and our blog and our Etsy shop and Facebook. Make sure you give me a like, leave me a comment, and if you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe. As always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.